Hello, Scaling Up Nation. Trace Blackmore here, and this is day one of the 2017 AWT convention. So join me as I walk around the exhibit hall and speak to a couple of our attendees. I'm here in Chiller's Lounge with none other than AWT's own Angela Pike. And Angela, I understand that we are doing some charity work tomorrow night at the awards banquet. Can you tell us about that?
So tomorrow, we are having a duck race, and we are selling in Chiller's Lounge right now and at registration a rubber ducky for $25. And every rubber ducky purchased raises money to help provide clean water in disadvantaged areas. So if you'd like to purchase your duck, you can come to Chiller's. You can go to registration. And if you want to decorate your duck, you can join me in Chiller's right now, where we have past President Mark Lewis decorating his duck and Miss Stacy Blackmore decorating her duck. So come see us, come visit with us, stick some bling on your duck, and then we'll sail it down the river tomorrow.
All right, so how long do people have to buy their ducks?
We're selling them this evening, and tomorrow afternoon they have to be completed by tomorrow at probably around 2 p.m. because we're going to take the ducks and assemble them and enter them into the race. The winner of the race will get 2 complimentary registrations for next year's convention in Florida, and also a painting by AWT board member Kevin Cope, who has done a beautiful oil painting of the rapids and the surrounding area and is donating it to AWT as a grand prize.
And 100% of the proceeds goes to Pure Water of the World.
100% of the proceeds goes to Pure Water for the World. So as water treatment professionals, that's important to you. And so come visit me, come see us, buy a duck, and help us provide clean water to people that don't have it.
So I'm here with Brian Kotarski. And Brian, you are the task force chair for the STEM, what was it again?
STEM education, so STEM outreach kits that we're doing for AWT. One of the big things we've heard over the years is we can't find good people. It's hard to find somebody. So kind of building off the SEED program that's already out there, we want to go even younger. So we're putting together some education kits that talk about industrial water treatment as a career path, but then also teach lessons that are adaptable to a chemistry classroom for grades 9 through 12.
Well, excellent. And then if somebody was interested in helping you develop that, how would they contact you?
So they can contact me directly, or they can reach out to Sarah Wood, who is my direct contact through AWT. And Sarah Wood's kind of our go-between. So she'd be probably the best person to contact. But yes, we're looking for people to help out with lesson ideas, develop lesson plans, and then ultimately, once we get these kits put together, to actually buy one, donate it to your local school, and then actually work with your local school to teach the lesson to the classroom and really promote your industry.
Sounds like great work. Thanks for doing it.
Absolutely, man.
So walking around the exhibit hall, and I ran into none other than Frank LaCrone, former AWT board member and owner of Aqua Phoenix. How are you doing, Frank?
I'm doing very well. Hi, Trace.
Frank, what's new with Aqua Phoenix?
Well, right out of the gate, we've been getting a lot of people coming up and congratulating us on acquiring and working with H2Tronics. So having that product line to add to our product line has been very important and very popular this show.
So what are some new things that you're showing at this year's show?
Well, H2's tagline is where water and technology meet. And we have new apps. Aliquot is a new service tech app that actually gives geographical locations on a map, then giving a very simple service report that you can print out, and doing a dip slide app and things like that. So it gives some flexibility to get that scratched piece of paper that you wrote your test results on and then getting that into a digital format. Additionally, we have an e-commerce site that is customizable, private labelable, and you can put whatever items at whatever price point you want. So it's giving an Amazon-like e-commerce site for our customers.
Excellent. What else is going on?
Well, it almost is like we have too many things at AWT. So if you give people 10 things, they remember 1, and you kind of hope they remember 4. So we have many things like that. And then with H2Tronics, they have a new version, Cowboy, where they're trying to upgrade some of the features that people have been asking for. The majority of the feedback that we do and the majority of the upgrades that we do are based on customer feedback and what our friends and our team want here.
Well, excellent. Well, I hope you have a great show.
Thank you very much, Trace.
The highest designation in the water treatment industry is the Certified Water Technologist designation. Tonight was the inductee of our new 2017 Certified Water Technologist. Join me as I speak to a couple of our new CWTs. I'm here at the new CWT reception. I'm here with Jessica Egan of Magnus. And Jessica, you just received your Certified Water Technologist designation. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, tell us a little bit about the journey about you becoming a CWT.
Oh, it's a long journey. I would say it's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and in fact, it's a lot of help from other people. You have to have some mentor, I think, to get through that. Some help to learn and to go on the field and learn new stuff and have special or unusual situation that's where you learn a lot. And it's very useful when you pass the exam because you've found some special or strange situation and you know what to answer because you've passed through that.
Excellent. What would you say the most difficult part of becoming a CWT was?
Oh, that's a big question. I think it's to learn everything or to have everything because you can be very good on, for example, legionella control or very good on, I don't know, steam quality or stuff like that. But you have to be good in everything. So maybe that's the hardest part. Calculation, chemistry, boilers, cooling tower, bacteria. So you have to be good in everything. Maybe that's the hardest part. You cannot just be good in something specific. You have to be good everywhere.
Good answer. So when you found out you passed the exam, what did you do?
I said, yay! I was at the office and I was screaming. And in fact, the first thing that I did was that. And after that, I was running everywhere in the office. See my mentors because I have more than one. I have Andre, I have Jacques, I have Jean-Jacques, and I was speaking to everybody saying, I got it. And I was very proud.
Excellent. You should be very proud. And I understand that you are the 5th woman to hold the Certified Water Technologist designation and the first female Canadian to hold that designation. So that is awesome.
It is, yes. That's what Angela told me, and I was, wow, that's wonderful. And I know there's not a lot of women on the water treatment, but maybe it's starting to change. If we look, when I started 11 years ago, we were 2 girls at the office doing that job. And actually, we are 8 women, and there's just 2 men at the office working on water treatment on the field, on technical supplies, stuff like that. So.
And you show them how it's done, right?
Yeah, I help them, but sometimes they help me too.
Got you. So, what was your confidence level like when you learned that you were a certified water technologist before and after?
After 11 years or 4 years, you know that you're good or you're better than you were, and you know that you improve your knowledge. But when you have the certification, it's something different because you don't just think you are good, you know. So it's helped a lot in the confidence. Yeah. Now I have it. I know it's proved, it's certified. I am good. Yeah.
Right on. So then, what advice would you give somebody who is just starting this journey?
Try to look everywhere. If you heard a colleague talking about a problem, get involved in it. You're going to learn. If you heard something strange or you don't understand it, go deep in it. Go try to learn and see all the strange situation or stuff you don't know. You have to be curious. If you're not curious, you're not going to get through it because there's too much stuff to understand, to learn. If you're not curious, you're not getting through that journey.
Great advice. Well, thanks for joining us and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So I'm here with Ben Schreiner of Tasco Waterworks, brand new CWT, just received it on stage. Congratulations.
Thank you, Trace. I appreciate it.
Well, absolutely. And I understand you are a friend of the show. You're a loyal listener of Scaling Up.
I am.
I like you that much better. All right. So you got your CWT. Obviously, you didn't get that overnight. That was a journey. Tell us about what that was like.
That's a good way to put it. It was a journey. It was a tough couple months. I took chapter by chapter through the AWT Technical Reference Manual and just kind of took notes, read through it, and really just summarized the chapters as I saw fit. And I got to tell you, it was pretty hard. It was pretty tough.
Well, how long have you been in the water treatment industry?
Full-time, 10 years.
So 10 years in the industry, and now you decide to become a CWT. What made you want to become a CWT?
You know, it was a designation that I wanted to have because it really just solidified, you know, thank you, Bruce. It really just solidified the fact that you knew what you were talking about in the industry. You know, it's a higher standard of being a water treater, and I really wanted to have that designation.
All right, and I understand there's another reason as well. Some motivation that somebody gave you. Yeah,
that's right. My father, Tom, who owns the company, basically said, "You are going to get this designation."
So you studied for it, you passed the test, you got the phone call. What was that like?
That was exciting. You know, it was exciting, and Angela called me directly and wanted to break the news, and I was pretty ecstatic. You know, it's a cool thing, and Angela's so great about the whole process. You know, she's very hands-on. She's really great, and you know, I was at a loss for words, and it doesn't happen often for me. You know, it's one of those things where I was like, wow, you know, that was great. You know.
So for somebody beginning this journey, what advice do you have for them?
Study. I mean,
Study.
really just read the chapters, take notes. You know, just really digest all the information as best you can, and take your time. You definitely don't. It's not something you want to cram for. It's not something you want to try and just learn overnight. You know, it takes time.
And then since you received your CWT, and obviously you've had it for a little bit now, you got recognized on stage, but you've had it for a while. What's that done to your confidence level?
It's definitely, you know, increased the confidence level, you know, and it definitely brings me up to a level where I can say, okay, you know, I can show you that I know what I'm talking about. You know, being as young as I am in the industry, people kind of look at me and they you know, does this guy really know what he's talking about? You know, he looks very young. So now that I have the designation, I can say, yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, trust me on this. So it helps that. It helps my confidence. It, you know, lets the customer know that I'm not just some idiot on the street.
Have you maybe gone after some account that you were afraid to go after before you had that designation?
Not just yet, because
Okay.
it is a fresh designation, but you know, it's always going to be there, and maybe in the future I will do that.
Well, excellent. Well, thanks so much for talking with me, and congratulations.
Thanks, Trace. I appreciate it.
Well, folks, that's day one of the AWT 2017 convention. If you're not here, I sure wish you were here, but at least you're hearing some of the things that are going on. And I'm going to bring that to you each and every day here on Scaling Up.